guys, it's Mari and I'm here today with a 12 by 12 scrapbooking process video, and I'm mostly working with Amy Tan's Finders Keepers line, and most of the products that I'm using came from my September hip kit. And so I'm just going to start off with a stencil. I think this is a Prima stencil and some golden modeling paste, and I'm just going to create an area over kind of in the sort of right upper part of the layout that I'm just going to be using that texture paste on to create some texture over there. So kind of got a circular theme going on over in that section, and then going to do some other things in some other parts. So that's all dried up now, and I just took a variety of different circle punches and I punched some circles in a variety of different papers that were in the kit. Some of them might be, I think there's some documentary pieces there. I think the ones with the yellow hearts, I think that might be Dear Lizzie documentary, and I think that the pink ones are from Ellie's studio. And I'm just going to try to create some of those same colors that are going to be in some of the Amy Tan ephemera pieces. And I just took the back of that, so that blue paper, I just cut some strips off of it to size it down a little bit, and I used the reverse side as these little pieces that I'm putting down here to kind of section off that part that's got the texture paste on it. I actually did treat that blue paper with a little bit of clear gesso because I wasn't exactly sure how much stuff I was going to use on here. I didn't know if I was going to use paint or what, so I put a little bit of sealant on there just to protect the paper a little bit. I love that blue color. Back when I was a kid, there was a Crayola crayon called Cornflower Blue, and I don't know if any of you remember that, but it was this blue color, and I absolutely love this. Blue is probably one of my very most favorite colors, and this Finders Keepers collection of Amy Tan's is gorgeous. I love it. So I'm actually scrapbooking a couple of photographs here today of our vacation this summer when we went to Ontario. And when we were out there, we went one night to Parliament Hill and we watched the light show that was called Northern Lights. And so the top picture is one of the effects that they added to the main block. So that's the Peace Tower and then the rest of the main block. And it is really incredible. And my iPhone took amazing pictures. I got some really, really good pictures of the different effects that they projected right onto the Parliament building. So it was really cool. And the picture below that's just Bailey and Brady. We took blankets and chairs and stuff like that, and there was a lot of people, but Parliament Hill's huge, so there's lots of space, and it was just cute. There's lots of little families with kids running around and stuff like that. It was fun. It was a really fun atmosphere, and it was a beautiful evening. It was very, very nice. So it was just a really fun time. And I'm just going to be working on layering those pictures up now. So I think the pictures were 3.5 by 2.5 or something like that. That's what I printed them in. And I just mounted them onto a piece of white paper that has some gray polka dots on it. And that's an Ellie Studio printed paper. And then I just put that onto some vellum with some gold foil circles on it, so just to create a bit of a layer there for those photographs and join them together. So I'm just going to work now on creating some embellishments around those around those pictures with those circles that I cut with my cutters, with my punches. Yeah, so like I said, I love those colors in this line. So there's the mint green and the pink, and there's some yellow, and then that really, really beautiful blue, and there's some orange. And I just love everything about this line. And we got quite a bit of it in our September hip kit, with a little bit of the Dear Lizzie documentary mixed in there. But I would say that probably the majority of what we got was from Amy Tan's Finders Keepers. And the tags, so I'm going to use a craft tag on there, and it's got her stitching on it, and it's also it's real stitching, and then it's also got her printing on it, or her writing in the pretty there, and I love that. It's, very, very much reminiscent of all of the different handwriting that you see, or the printing and that on Amy Tan stuff, which is great. Love it. So I'm just working on sticking down that stuff there, those little ephemera pieces around. When I don't know, I can't remember if I did this already on the layout, but when I went to glue that magic wood veneer down, I dropped it, got glue all over the picture. But the great thing about that, what's the name of the glue? It's the 3M stuff. Anyways, the white glue dries clear, so it's not a big deal that I dropped it on the picture. And I wasn't going to try to wipe it off because I thought, I'll smear it all over the place and then it'll be a mess. So I just used the alphas that I'm putting on there, the chipboard alphas in with the word light, are from Amy Tan as well, from Finders Keepers. And then I'm just going to put down some October Afternoon alphas in the show, and On and Hill are from Pink Fresh Studio. And yeah, so this was just a really fun, quick little layout that I did. It didn't come together very quickly because I was really, really tired today. I ended up driving over 1,100 kilometers this week. It was just a really, really super busy week. I commute to work anyways, but I also had to go to a workshop in our provincial capital for guidance counselors. So I had to drive down there for that. And so, yep, all told, by the time I got home Friday night, I had to put 1,100 kilometers on my vehicle this week. So it was a lot. So today, I don't know, I just didn't really feel all that productive. My brain wasn't really working all that well. So I did lots of watching shows on my iPad while I was scrapping today. So I ended up watching, I've almost crushed all of season 6 of The Vampire Diaries, which I bought on iTunes. So I think I will finish that whole season this weekend and just try to get rested up, because Monday I have a regular day of work, and then Tuesday I have to go back I have a conference on Tuesday, and then I have to, which I go to a different city for, and I have to go back to that same city on Friday. So it's just another really, really crazy week. Anyways, I'm enjoying it. It's not bad, but it ends up being a long week. So I really like using a variety of different fonts in my title when I have a longer title. So this title is Light Show on the Hill, and I like to just mix it up and use kind of a variety of different fonts. And I think that's where I just dropped that magic wood veneer on there. And I'm trying to remember right now where that wood veneer is from. But anyways, you can always go onto the Hip Kit website and see all the contents. And I think I got all of the kits for September, so it would be probably in the embellishment kit maybe. I took those little Amy Tan hearts, those epoxy hearts or whatever they're called, and I covered up a bright light that was on Bailey's leg there, and then I just used those hearts in a variety of different places around the layout. So I had a lot of fun making this today, but like I said, it did just take me a long time because I just wasn't feeling very super productive today. And I'm just going to finish putting down those little ephemera pieces. So that one right there that I'm just working on sticking down says Brilliant on it, which I thought was fitting for a layout about lights. And I just really love that multicolored camera on there too. I think it's so pretty. And I'm just putting some Heidi Spot Color Shine on there in gold, and I use a little bit of navy on there too, just for a little bit of a darker color. And I have my journaling on the bottom, which just talks about how beautiful it was that night, and it was such a fun atmosphere. It was lots of families and lots of little kids running around and having fun, and yeah, it was just a beautiful evening. So had lots of fun, and I just really wanted to document that, and I liked these pictures. I took a lot of really, really nice pictures that night. Like I said, my iPhone my iPhone 6 has a super great camera on it. So that's about it for this layout, guys. I'm just going to hold it up to the camera here a little bit and show you a close-up, and then there will be some still photos at the end. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye.